Hey, boos. Hey, it is your girl, the Rising Phoenix Empath, coming at you from Maryland, and I wanted to jump on real quick, and I wanted to give you a quick nugget. Happy hump day. We're halfway through the week. We've done it, and we can do it. I wanted to jump on today, and I wanted to tell you why they dislike you so much. I wanted to tell you why strangers in the street will see you and dislike you for no reason. I wanted to tell you why friends that you've had for years secretly dislike you, but instead of detaching from you, they covet the light within you so bad that they will remain attached to you. One, just to see where life takes you and they want to be a part of it. And for two, to try to oppose and combat any good thing that comes your way. Because these people are your confidants in some cases. You're confiding in them and you're telling them the sacred truths and realities of your life and situations. And so they know they have the information they need to come in and attempt to take what's yours, chosen ones. And people say this saying, and I don't agree, that if it was for me, it wouldn't be kept from me. But I disagree because God numbered the hairs on our heads, right? And if he took that much time to number the hairs on our heads, wouldn't he take that much more time, right, to create the person he wanted us to be with, to create our destinies and purpose specific to who he wills us to be? The kids he wills us to have. And he does this, but even in doing all of this, his perfect will, he still gives us free will. And people use their free will to choose differently than what God willed. So I do believe that what was yours can be missed, but when you are blameless and when you are faultless, don't forget who we're dealing with. We're dealing with the God of the universe, the creator of everything that was created. When you were done wrong and when you remained and acted in integrity and you did nothing but accept the will God has given you and tried to fulfill it, and the other person uses their free will to oppose God's will and to not fulfill it, God will bless you in such a way that he will present new opportunities to you, and it will be as if you never missed a beat. It will be as if these new things that he has for you is for you, because they are for you, because you'll have them. And guess what? These opportunities and people will choose you too. I think in order to live with themselves, people use spirituality as a reason as to why they don't have to hold themselves accountable for doing horrible things to people. Well, it wasn't yours anyway, because if it was yours, it'd be yours, right? Right? Under that guise. But I want you to know that people don't like you because of the greatness that's in you, and they see it, and rather than disconnect from you, they'd be attached to you so they can be privy to those opportunities and to those people. And in their minds, because they're so carnal minded, in their minds, if they can take tangible things from you, they must be comparable. They're so broken. And they don't understand that God has a call for their lives too, and they too could be chosen, but they're so low vibrational and insecure that they'd rather hate on you and the light that they see in you. I know people who have attached themselves to people for years and years, and really didn't like them. I've experienced that. Talking about you behind your back, telling your business, being glad to hear of the negative things and the misfortunate things going on in your life. Because at the time, they didn't have a husband. At the time, they didn't have kids. At the time, they didn't have a career. At the time, they didn't have a house. And so when you had these things, they secretly pretended to be happy for you. But as long as they didn't have these things, they secretly hated you. And when they did obtain these things, they became so vain and arrogant that their true hearts couldn't help but be revealed. And I want you to know that it's far more than material things. These people are just carnal minded like that. What they see in you is the calling of God. What they see in you is the salt of the earth. What they see in you is the exceptionally different and rare human being that you are, that could give the love that you give in this kind of world that we live in. We are the salt of the earth, chosen ones, and it irritates the demons of other people. They don't know how to take it. Just like in a lot of cases, you were heartbroken by the person that your love triggered, that evoked so much emotion in this person. They were not used to that kind of heart activation, and they didn't know what to do with it. So why not just destroy it? Get in my own way. These people have such a low self-worth. And I want you to know that we have to continue to pray for people who betray us and who hurt us. But we must protect our space. But on the other hand, and I did a video about that last week on Sunday, God can do and revive anything. And there's always the possibility of reconciliation, which only means the friendliness is restored. Doesn't mean you're with them every day. Doesn't mean they have access to you. So I'm imploring you to be led in all you do and how you respond, and not to let the traumas that we've experienced from these people to dictate how we show up, chosen ones, because God put with the empathy he put in us. He put the love that he put in us so that we can change the world. We cannot do that if we are so broken and guarded that we cannot give the love God gave us to give. We just have to be wise. And yes, we have to walk away from some situations. We do. But we don't have to be lonely. And we don't have to live our lives in fear of being betrayed, because we've experienced it so much. People don't like you because your light irritates their demons. And you are a reminder of what they aren't. And they don't understand it. The light does not comprehend the light. The dark does not comprehend the light. That is why they don't like you. They don't understand you. They're not of you. And in a lot of cases, not all, but in a lot of cases, we must come from amongst them. And there's a fine balance, because we still have to continue to do and be who God called us to be. And for everybody, that's going to look different. So know that you're special and you're loved and you're chosen. And being disliked comes with the territory. Are you ready? Are you ready to be okay with it? This is a space for us to heal together and move forward in love and integrity. Until next time, chosen ones, I love you. Let's keep being the salt of the earth. It's why he created us.